Welcome to Stronger Than You Think, the series for strong women who are tired of feeling stuck. Hi, I'm your host, Cassie Covey, personal trainer, health coach, and a woman who knows firsthand what it feels like to lose herself under the weight of stress, exhaustion, and a body that doesn't feel like home anymore. But right now, I'm your personal coach and guide as we peel back the layers of pressure, perfection, and burnout, and we rebuild them with strength, softness, and sustainability. Here, we talk about real fitness, real mindset, and real life without the guilt, the shame, or the all or nothing rules. If you've ever felt like your body's holding you back or that you're constantly starting over, you're not alone and you're in the right place. Let's rewrite your story, one episode at a time. Welcome to episode 1. Too tired to work out? Here's what to do instead. If you're an overachiever, a giver, a do-it-all woman who feels like her body and brain are always running on empty, you're not alone, and this show is for you. Now, this is a lie that you've been told, so let's just say it. You're too tired. Not just, I didn't sleep well last night, tired, but deep in your bones, can't think straight, don't even have the energy to cry tired. And when you're that tired, even the idea of working out feels impossible. But here's what I really want to say. You are not lazy. You are overloaded. You are not weak. You are worn out from carrying too much for too long. And the fitness world, it's been gaslighting you. You've been told that if you don't work out, it's a willpower issue. You know you've heard that. I've heard that. We've all heard that. That discipline means pushing through. That rest equals failure. But you know what real strength looks like? It looks like knowing when your body is begging for gentleness, not another demand. Okay? This type of tired, it needs a different kind of response. So let's talk about why you're so tired. Because this isn't just about missing a few workouts or skipping the gym. You're a woman who wakes up before the sun to get her kids ready. You know you do that. You're in meetings all day, juggling responsibilities, feeding everyone else, and maybe grabbing a bite for yourself, standing over the sink. When's the last time you can remember doing that? Not actually sitting down and eating? You know you've done it. By the time you even think about moving your body, your nervous system is fried. Your brain is foggy. Your emotions are bubbling just under the surface. And the only thing you want is stillness. But instead of permission, you get pressure. From Instagram, from your inner critic, even from the old version of you who used to be able to do it all. You scroll past no excuses workouts and wonder what's wrong with you. Here's the truth. Nothing is wrong with you. Your nervous system is tired of living in survival mode. And you can't heal from survival by punishing yourself with more. Okay, let me repeat that. You can't heal from survival by punishing yourself with more. So here's what to do. Okay, I want you to think of it like this. What do you do when you're too tired to work out? Here's what I teach my clients and what I want you to hear today. Get your pen and paper. Write this down. Number 1, start by asking your body, not your guilt. If your body could speak, and I believe it is, it might not be saying, I don't want to move. It might be saying, please, not that kind of movement. Not the hour-long HIIT class, not the workout that leaves you shaky and defeated. Maybe your body wants a 10-minute walk in the fresh air, a stretch while the coffee brews, to lay on the floor with deep breaths and no pressure to perform. You ever think about that? Like that could be what your body is wanting from you right now. Movement doesn't have to be punishment. It can be peace. Number 2, nourish before you push. Let's get real. If you've been living on coffee and chaos, your body isn't going to want to work out. It's in survival mode. You don't fuel a car with fumes and expect it to drive over 100 miles. Think about this. When you go out to your driveway and you get in your car, if your car's on empty, you don't just drive to wherever you're driving. You go get gas. You put fuel in it because it needs to get you where you're going. The same thing with your body. Your body needs fuel to get where you're going. So instead of reaching for your pre-workout, ask your body, have I eaten a real meal today? Have I had water? Have I taken a moment just to breathe? Before you add another demand, try meeting one of your body's basic needs. Number 3, redefine what success looks like today. Not every day is meant to be beast mode. Sometimes success is getting outside for 5 minutes. Sometimes it's choosing a nourishing lunch over skipping a meal. Sometimes it's going to bed at 9 p.m. instead of forcing a late night workout. The world has conditioned you to believe that if it's not intense, that it doesn't count. But the truth is, the small, sustainable steps are the only ones that actually change your life. Okay, I'm going to repeat that because that is so key. The truth is, the small, sustainable steps are the ones that actually change your life. You're not behind. You're just burnt out. And you don't have to stay there. Okay? Let me repeat that one. You don't have to stay there. Just take a pause. I want to say something that's going to make you exhale. Okay? You do not need to earn your rest. You do not have to punish yourself back into health. You're allowed to be tired. You're allowed to go slow. You're allowed to listen to your body and still call it discipline. You are not failing because your energy is low. You are not lazy because your capacity is smaller today. You're healing. And that healing, it starts with giving yourself permission to rest, not to punish. If you've been in this space, the exhausted, overloaded, quietly crumbling space, I see you. I've been you. So I want you to know that we are just getting started in this series. And this is going to remind you that even when you feel weak, you, my friend, are stronger than you think. So thanks for being here with me today, and I will catch you on the next episode. If this episode spoke to you, do me a favor, screenshot it and share it to your stories. And tag me on Instagram at Cassie_Covey or on Facebook at Cassie Covey because I would love to cheer you on. And if you're ready to stop starting over and finally build strength, confidence, and consistency, I'd love to help you. Click the link in the show notes or DM me Reset on Instagram to learn more about how we can work together. Until next time, give yourself some grace and go take up space. You were never meant to shrink.